a Western Conference matchup featuring the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
This is Kevin Harlan here to call the action with me.
There's only a film though. Oh no, I haven't checked it.
Grizzlies presented by State Farm.
Yeah,
And off in Gasol together inside. Allen and Gay out on the perimeter. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
Oh my God. I like
For the Clippers, Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they're inside. Chris Paul is out there at 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Even though Paul saw his numbers dip in the regular season, he was superb in the playoff series against the Lakers. I mean, he took it to a whole nother floor in that series.
And the second free throw, good. You mentioned Paul in the playoffs.
There's
always
no top 5.
Step up his game in the postseason. But you know what I worried about him? He had to carry so much of the load. He was exhausted.
Yeah,
he must have done it before.
Steve, I know you watched that too. Late in games, he just had nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, he probably needed a little help from his teammates, but the performance was incredible. The numbers off the charts, like 22 points, 11 assists per game. But yeah, I thought he wore out a little bit at the end.
Rudy Gay's game, Kevin, is aesthetically pleasing. I mean, you see the highlight reel dunk, but that perfect high arcing jump shot, that's sweet too.
And when you watch Rudy Gay run, Steve, you can just tell he's an athlete.
Oh, these are bullets. I'm living
He's born to play basketball, doesn't he? 6'8" frame, kind of wiry, strong. Beautiful hang time and athleticism. He finishes with flair in transition. He's a smooth player to watch.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burkins across the way on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Coach Lionel Hollins. He said that a key for this game is not giving away any easy looks as a defense. He told me, quote, they'll do enough scoring on their own without us making it easier for them.
This D-man Nolan guy? Nolan? That's the one that got our other team locked up with.
Thanks, Doris.
No.
Clark, that's a
remember that they didn't show up.
Right now.
I wouldn't doubt that we see them make a few adjustments on the move over the course of the game. They can see.
Well, they're going to have to make some adjustments as the game goes along. This team is too dynamic offensively to deal with it by playing one style. And so the schemes, I think, will change according to how the game's going. I'll tell you what, Mike Conley got that big extension from Memphis last season. They made a major commitment to him as their starting point guard in the future.
He said that his boy had to go to work.
Mike Conley Jr., the son of the Olympic gold medalist,
he wants to cancel.
You know, he's always been a terrific player. Athleticism part, but there's never been a question this.
No, he's had a really strong last 2 years, I think, in terms of his development. He's added some strength. Windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their head.
They're holding him up to down.
He's a fighter. Always has been.
Well, that's finished, Mark. You're right. Strong offensive rebound and right into the slam.
Yeah, that's his identity. He's an energy player who's always going to bring it every night. Second chance is such a huge part of his game. He's really good on the offensive glass.
Here's Paul. Sinks that one from the post. Paul's got 5 points.
Eddie Del Negro didn't have an easy go of it leading the way for the Clippers in his first year coaching that team, but he was able to get them to up their win total, and that's something to build off of.
Stolen by Allen. Paul is tagged with the reach. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. That's his 3rd foul. Here's Conley. From downtown, that drops. He has 5.
Well, getting back to Del Negro, I mean, this is a team that has a lot of young talent, Blake Griffin to build around. But it's had a losing culture for so long. This is a tough job. I mean, he's got to really change their style, get them to buy into playing defense and playing together, and try to build some momentum with a franchise that really never has had it.
Goes straight up. That's good from Gay on the assist by Conley. Gay's got 5 points so far. Chris Paul again.
They've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option. Guys, I don't think there's any question about it. It was the best season in Grizzlies franchise history last season. I mean, a team that was 0-12 in the playoffs, had never won a playoff game, upsets the top-seeded Spurs in really convincing fashion. It was clear they were a really difficult matchup for San Antonio.
Hey, it's the region call. That's his first foul. Nick Young's checked in for Chris Paul. And Griffin backs in. Goes up. Hammers it home.
There's no stopping him when he gets to the basket like that. You can't foul him in time. Just get out of the way.
The Grizzlies squad took the Thunder all the way to 7 games. This is a team that won 46 games in the regular season. And then all of a sudden, they look like one of the best teams, Steve, in the West.
Yeah, what an amazing turn, Kevin. And they did all that without arguably their best player in Rudy Gay. What I like best about Memphis is that they really established an identity. They pounded you inside. They really hustled defensively. And they were going to outwork you. And I think that was the key in their playoff run.
Straight out of bounds on what looked like a really simple connection.
Conley is whistled for reaching in. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the Clippers are such a young, exciting team. And last season they went 23-18 at home at the Staples Center. This is a team with a very bright future, and they'd like to establish that home court.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Young. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Randolph. Here's Gasol. Blocked. But they get it back. 1 second left. Shot is off. And that concludes a 54-5 score.